What's happening, guys? Today we are going to take a look at 10 of the rarest yo-yos in my yo-yo collection. Now this is going to exclude things like mods because those are obviously one of a kind. These are all either production run or prototype of yo-yos or special editions or whatever. Okay, so we're going to start off with these two 888s I have at slot number 1. These aren't really in any particular order either, but these... One of these is a 2007, which was the first year that they made the 888. And this is a 2008 Jason Lee edition, I believe this is, with this awesome splash with rice stacks. Now, both of these, they're not the rarest things in the world, but to find one in as good a shape, neither of these have any dings on them. They're both, like, totally awesome. I mean, they're as mint as they could be for how old they are. You know, they're like 12 years old and stuff. So, play, absolutely awesome. I still use these to this day. As you notice, on the 2008, I have the string on it. That one was slightly heavier, and that one I liked a little better. Okay, now moving on from that, I have two black Hyper Freehands. So if you didn't know, the Duncan Hyper Freehand was basically the Japanese version of the Duncan Freehand 1, which we'll get into that in a second, because that's also on my list. These were easier to get, I'd say, than a regular Freehand 1, but they are still definitely considered rare and hard to find. This one is basically totally mint. This one I have used over the years, and I picked up this one kind of recently. This one I've had forever. Okay, now moving on from there, this one is actually really rare. This is a Throwdown Shuriken prototype. I believe there was only like 6 or 7 of these ever made, and I have one of them. Now, it's had over the years as I beat the crap out of it. And, yeah, it's a steel mini yo-yo. I don't have the production model anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it years ago. But I still have the prototype one, and freaking awesome. I'm one of the only people that has one of those. Okay, very similar to that, we are going to go onto the Throwdown Shuriken. Or, sorry, not the Throwdown Shuriken, the Throwdown Luchador. Now I have a mint Luchador still in the pouch, never been thrown, which is sick. Okay, so that's like totally as mint as it gets. Then I got this one that I always used that was modded. It's got some dings in it too. This one, back in the day, I used to use this for everything. It's modded so it actually takes silicone response instead of having pads. And then I have another one this was actually a prototype one that was powder coated and then also is modded for silicone response. So those, crazy rare, and definitely, without a doubt, worth some of the most expensive things in my collection as far as what they would be worth. Now, moving on from that, something really cool. So I got those because I was actually sponsored by Throwdown at the time. Okay, the same reason I got all these except Magic Yo. So now, if you don't know, I'm sponsored by Magic Yo nowadays. And I have my signature yo-yo, the hotdiggidy. Love that thing. And throughout the process of, you know, designing the yo-yo, playing around with it, we got a bunch of prototypes. So this was like the first edition prototype. And it's way more narrow, way less angular, way just like super basic. When you compare it next to what the production one ended up being, you know, a lot smaller and stuff. And these are only 4 of those were ever made or whatever, and I got all 4 of them. So maybe one day I'll put one of them up on eBay or something. But really cool. Then I also, the next one is we have the final prototypes. So these are basically just hotdiggities, like the production one, but unmarked. Like there's no markings on them, no laser engravings, nothing. This was like the final prototype. When we found one that went with it, and that's your final hotdiggy. I have 3 of those, so I think I have the only 3 of those there is, and very cool. Okay, now going on from there, we got some pretty rare Duncan Freehand Zeros. This is the Extreme Spin edition. There was 2 different ones. There was the one that said Extreme Spin like this, and I still have one of these in box. But there was another edition they made that had the ES caps like this. If my camera will focus on it. Yeah, see? And I have one of these, not in box. This one is modded, so it's got recessed sticker, so that's very cool. Now, I got 2 more. Next one is going to be my Duncan Freehand 1 collection, okay? Now, I have several Freehand ones. This is the one I've had forever. This one is, like, my most sentimental to me. I've had it literally forever. I put clear nail polish over the caps, so that's why they stayed so good over all the years. This one has got a gold bearing, and it's got recessed sticker on one side, and recessed O-ring, silicone O-ring on the other side. Love this year. One of my favorite years ever. Still play with this thing. And then I have, these are normally on my wall. I got 2 in box, a blue and a red freehand one. And then my buddy CJ, for my birthday last year, got me this freehand one. Or maybe it was Christmas, one or the other. And I think these are the most rare out of all these. This one's not modded or anything, just totally stock. It still has one of the original pads on it. Really, really cool. Okay, then my last one, you guys will probably be like, really? But this one's actually really sentimental to me. But it's super rare. I think there's only like 5 of these. Like, I have one, Jeff Koons has one, Ian Johnson has one, Dazzling Dave has one, I don't know who else. But yeah, so this was basically a trophy. This was the Fast Challenge 2005 champion. So if you didn't know, I was the fast champion. I had the fastest time on, it was like 10 tricks, who could do it the fastest. And in my final run, I ended up getting it in like 12 seconds or something. But in the preliminary round, I got it in like 8 seconds. So I wish that would have been my final run, because I'm like the official record holder for when they did that. But my fastest score wasn't even like counted because it wasn't in the finals or whatever. Now, really cool. I wish we should bring that back. I was talking to Tim Simcoe. He was talking about that. So I might have to break out the old trophy yo-yo. And then on the other side is just a regular Fast 201. So, but kept it all these years still in the box. I also won a shirt, but I have no idea what happened to that over the years. My mom might have it somewhere, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, but let me know in the comments what you think out of all these is the rarest. Also, let me know if you have any crazy rare yo-yos, and we can all get jealous about them. So, love talking to you guys in the comments. Yeah, keep up all the good work. I have pulled up here, this is my, if you didn't know, I started a Facebook page for the YouTube where I'm uploading these videos as well as other classic videos from my channel. So make sure to check that out. I have a giveaway. I'm going to be announcing the winner on the Facebook. Then we're going to be doing another giveaway. But the next couple giveaways will all be, you'll have to have the Facebook to enter. So links down below if you want to check out my Facebook page. I appreciate it. We're up to over 2,000 followers in only the first week. So really digging it. Thank you guys for all the support. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to play with toys for a living. So I'll see you later, and peace out.